staring at me like,
so
you don't want to see me angry.
So welcome to another episode of Jorge Directs Coffee. It's episode 23, and today my guest is the one and only Johnathan. Hey, you remember him from the last podcast of the year?
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man.
Been what, 6 months already?
Yeah, 6 months maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies when you do drugs.
Not me, bro. I don't do none of that stuff. Yo, you just came from church, bro. So.
I know, I'm kidding. Yeah, slow down already.
Yeah, right, bro. Don't be that guy, bro.
Yeah.
How was it, though? How was service?
It was good, man. It was good. Yeah, it's been a different experience for me this past year. As you know, I'm no longer doing 3-inch mics.
Yeah.
I am starting to put together a new project. It's coming together slowly, but it'll be out soon. When it does come out, I'll probably come back over here and promote it like crazy.
Dude. Promote it. Are you guys dead set on the name?
Yeah.
Because I want to mention it, but I don't, if we can mention it, then it's cool.
Yeah,
It's the Good People's Podcast, right?
No, Happy People.
Happy People's. Good People's something else, right?
Yeah, I don't know what good people. Good people are Jehovah's Witness.
No, is it good? I think John Krasinski, the dude from The Office, he had like some like Good People's.
Oh yeah, he had like
something like that,
like good news or something.
Oh yeah.
Like something like that. Yeah, like positive news thing for a while.
Yeah, he sold it. That's what he did. He sold it to NBC. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you sell out, but hey, I would do it too.
Dude, that guy's like knows how to make money, huh?
Hey, that leisure. You know what's crazy? It's crazy seeing him as Jim Halpert, and then seeing him like in serious roles. Like I don't know if you watch The Office, but like seeing him in like
Jack Ryan. I wasn't a big fan of the
Office.
The Office. I mean, I would watch here and there. Like mostly my favorite thing to do is just see it on YouTube. Because I'm like, I don't want to sit through the whole episode.
Yeah.
But just the funny parts.
You know what's crazy? I wasn't like that. I was like that in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And when I started doing Tucson. And then I started watching it. And I just like... I realized, like, this is my show, bro.
Oh, you fell in love with it?
Yeah. We watched it heavy until they took it off of Netflix.
They took it off of Netflix?
Because it's on another network now.
Those shows just like move around, but they never stop airing. No, it's just like whoever picks it up.
Once it gets syndicated, they're really set for life.
That's like Friends, huh? Mm-hmm. Friends is still making.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the reunion. Oh my gosh.
Well, I passed, but.
I was kidding. Oh, it did?
I don't really care for Friends. I don't know. I do and I don't.
I don't. I was joking.
No, I'm just saying, like, like generally speaking, talking about shows, I'm kind of just like, whatever.
Yeah, I haven't watched a TV show in a long time.
So
Jack Ryan is the only thing that I've seen lately.
You're a liar.
I swear, dude. Jack Ryan is dope.
Yeah, it is.
He's so good.
Yeah, he does a good role. I feel that is it loud? Too loud? The music?
The music?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. It's just.
I'm gonna bring it down a little bit.
All right.
So.
Like a bumblebee.
Yeah, I don't want to really get flagged. I've been testing the waters out. That's all. Like.
Yeah, you've been.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
What you can get away with.
For the most part.
Yeah.
So,
there's nothing I could do. I was at a cafe lounge.
Yeah. Well, if I put more chatter and stuff in the background, like.
You put fake laughs into your laugh tracks into your videos.
As a matter of fact, what they can't see above me is a little sign that says "Talk Now."
Yeah.
So the guests can say, "Oh."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it. It's a lit. It's a green lit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, going back to the podcast. I mean, what's the direction you're trying to go?
I wanted to do something where I could spend some time with my wife. Right now, I've been like so busy. So what ended up happening was I stepped away from the 3-inch mics. I don't know. It's not. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe a little too much, But I just felt like I had to reel it back in. I remember the last time we talked, I was telling you that like I felt like I was like at a crossroads kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, like I was actually offered like the worship leader position at my church.
Yeah.
And so I took it, but upon taking that, I also knew like, hey, like I can't do both.
Yeah.
I can't be like
Howard Stern and then like Joel Osteen on the side.
Yeah, Joel Osteen.
I don't like Joel Osteen. I just felt like throwing that in there.
I was trying to do a Joel Osteen impression, but I don't know what that would sound like. Welcome to Three of Welcome to Three of Spikes. That's not good at all.
I mean, it's dope. I like the 3-inch Mics podcast because it was reckless in its own right.
Yes, it was so fun to be so reckless.
But at times you kind of just like you know, like shock value works, but at a certain point it's kind of just like,
yeah,
like and that's like well my goal with this is like I it's not that I want to keep it family friendly. Like if things happen, if I say like my cousin curses, I curse, but like the audio always stays like unedited.
Clean.
No,
unedited.
Like for like the podcast section.
Yeah.
But like for YouTube, I kind of just put it like that because I understand the algorithm. I understand there's a lot of, so it's a pain in the neck when I gotta like edit someone who curses like crazy, but like it's worth it in the end. And I just think like I also have like family watching it, and I have family that's like overly religious. Yeah. So I just like I don't want to hear it on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, quiero mandarle saludos a toda la familia de Jorge.
But like, I mean, it's dope. I think to each his own. And I think you know, the last time we spoke about it was in December. Yeah. Like, I even had a conversation with my cousin where I was like, you can see like it wasn't a struggle. It was more of like questioning. Like, at the end of the day, like what I'm gonna be really happy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm thinking like long term. I have kids too, you know, and I'm like, I don't know. I had to like reflect, you know, take some time to like slow things down and then like really reflect. And then I took the worship leader position, and it's been just like a lot to figure out, you know, a lot of moving parts that I had to pick up. Because there was somebody else there before, and then me stepping into this role, like I have to pick up all those pieces and try to figure it out. Yeah. And so that's been difficult in itself, but it's been rewarding. You know, like I've learned a lot. Like I have like a lot more tools in my arsenal now. Yeah. So that's really rewarding. And then so now that like I feel like I'm getting the hang of that, I want to go back to like being able to do a podcast. Yeah. I enjoy it. Like I love being able to just sit down and talk and goof around, whatever. Yeah. And at the same time, I want to be able to spend some time where just like my wife and I just talk and just have fun. Yeah. So I figured like, why not like put it together, you know? Yeah. So
that's dope though. I think it's a dope direction. You know, like people don't get it, but like, and I've noticed. So I have some friends that are family men now. Yeah. That before weren't like. So I do see it and I acknowledge it. Like that's a thing where people are kind of just like, there's that battle, you know. But like at the end of the day, they're doing what's right for the family. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's very Godfather-ish. You do for the family, all right, bro?
Come here, wife.
But that's dope. I think, you know, just even off the dynamic of like when I called you, and I was like, when you were like, you know, what was it that you said? You said, I have to. And then I heard her in the background and she's like, what do you mean you have to?
Oh yeah, to go watch a movie?
To watch a movie.
I was like, oh yeah, I have to go watch a movie with my wife later. She's like, well, what do you mean you have to? I was like, well, you know.
Yeah. But
it's not by choice, you know.
No disrespect to her. I'm just saying it was funny because like
it caught you off guard.
Yeah. Like so it was like funny to hear like. Because that's exactly how my girl would respond. Yeah. She'd be like, what do you mean you have to? Yeah. Like, you don't want to go? Like you know, I do want to go.
I was like, no, wait. Let me clarify. I've been dying to go see Cruella.
Oh,
yes. Man. I've been wanting to go watch Cruella for the...
There you go, bro.
I'm just so excited that the theaters are finally open again.
You want me to give you a spoiler? Is that what you're going to go watch?
Yeah. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, we want to go watch... A Quiet Place 2. Yeah. That was good. I enjoed that.
So, yeah, I haven't seen it. So.
I'm a movie theater person. Like, I don't like watching movies on Disney Plus.
Yeah, so so I have not been to the movie theaters in forever. And
I love it.
I'm a big fan of movie theaters, and so I'm you know, things started opening up again. I was like, I need to go watch a movie in the movie theater. But I just haven't. But how's that been like? But like,
it was cool because of the the Pandy. There's a lot less seating. So then, like, when you go into a movie theater, like, you don't have to worry about, like, people bugging.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still people that, like, talk. I'm
Yeah.
like, just watch it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know, it's annoying because, like, you pay money to go have the atmosphere. Do you know that's why John Krasinski didn't release A Quiet Place 2 until now?
Oh, because he
said that it's a movie theater experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, and I think that's lost, man. Like, I love going to movie theaters. Like, between, like, if it was my family or my brother, like, we'd go and we'd get tanked. That was our biggest mistake. We would go get, like, Chili's. Because in New York, there's a big mall. And they have, like, a movie theater in the mall, right?
Yeah.
And there's a Chili's right next to it. So we would go and get, like, drinks and then, like, bottomless chips. Being super cheap.
That sounds bomb, though.
Yeah. But it's all salt and alcohol, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, like...
You're all bloated.
So we would get, like... we would get there, like, at 9. Get completely tanked. But the movie, it would be the last showing, which is, like, 12 o'clock. We'd go in and we'd walk out like that movie was horrible, and it's because halfway through we'd be
you
like,
remember it, yeah.
Exactly, completely tanked.
It's horrible.
You know, so there's a lot of movies that I saw that I thought they were bad, and in hindsight, when I watched them again, I was like, oh, this movie was actually...
It wasn't bad. It's just I fell asleep. Nah, but there's some movies that do suck.
Yeah.
That like I've seen in theaters.
Yeah.
It was a movie that we wanted to go watch, my wife and I, and like we left and we got our money back. Yeah.
Yeah, you can complain and just be like,
I don't like this movie.
Yeah.
This is a waste of money. Yeah, what movie was it again? I'm trying to think. Avengers Endgame.
oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't watched
You haven't seen it?
No,
Oh.
so here's
Such a good
out.
movie.
And I mentioned that in the last podcast, and I'm gonna mention it again. I was told that describing comic book movies, my friend, he was like, bro, I was just nauseous just listening to you, because he goes, you guys know nothing about the comic book, and I don't. Like, I don't know origins and stuff.
Oh, he heard you guys talking about it on the podcast?
Yeah, and then because he listens, and he was like, but I was happy, like, you know, like that feedback, because I know, like, all right, hey, at least I know somebody's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've seen some movies where I'm just like, and even with that, like, I remember dragging him along to go watch this movie, like a independent film.
Yeah.
And it was like it was him.
Who watches independent films?
Me, bro. I like film. I love film, bro. Come on. So like we went to go to this small theater.
What was the name of the movie? I feel like you're lying right now.
It was I want to say it was called Machetero. It was an independent film.
Bro, that's about some dude cuts tomatoes in Brooklyn.
No, yo. It was bad. And I remember walking out, and he's like, "What the? Did you just drag us here to watch? Like the short films before it were better." And I felt embarrassed. I was like, "Damn, bro, maybe I shouldn't bring my friends to go see."
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, dude.
Friends don't let other friends watch independent films.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. It's just like somebody who made it on their cell phone.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. It was just more like overly politicized movie about some kid that wants to be a rebel. It was dumb, but
I'm gonna rent it. It's on Netflix though.
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
It's gonna be on your feed.
It's gonna show up.
Yeah.
I'll send. If I find it on YouTube, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Please don't. Real friends don't let real friends watch independent films, dude.
Yeah, bro. I've seen some good ones.
Except for Independence Day. That's a good movie. That was good.
What you think about this UFO situation?
Oh, yes. As far as like, do I think it's real, or what do you ask?
Your thoughts?
I don't know, man. It's weird. I like, was it maybe like 2 years ago? My wife's cousins came from Texas. And
I was gonna say they're illegal aliens, bro.
Yes, sir.
Just being racist, bro. In the sense, I'm sorry, I had to, bro.
No, yeah,
I apologize to your wife. I didn't mean it.
No, my wife's not illegal. Her cousins are. It's okay. They can't hear this podcast anyway.
This is gonna be the clip
that goes translated. It's gonna go viral. No. So they came from Texas or whatever, and they told us they're like, you know, like when we were younger, we saw a UFO fly over like close to where we live, and she said that it had like lights, and like and it looked like a triangle. She said, and that like it had a bunch of lights, and that it just sat there for a while. Then it just took off. And then I was making fun of her at the time, and now it's like I don't know. Now I'm.
You started to think about it.
I'm like maybe she's telling the truth.
So when I was a kid, I also seen something that was triangular, and it was zooming by. Like it was slow, and then it zoomed by.
Yeah, in the sky or in the
sky
or on the street.
It was a Suzuki Samurai.
It just had it's missing some lights.
No, I seen one in the sky, but then I think about it. Maybe it was that Predator drone, like that dope plane that the Air Force has.
Oh,
that looks like a triangle.
Mm-hmm. Is it the stealth bomber?
Yeah, that's I thought.
Yeah.
But I have seen things in the sky because I do take a lot of astrophotography, so I've seen certain things out there where in my head I'm like,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
But see, then I also think about like
Elon Musk.
He's the Martian. Oh well, check this out. I read an article the other day, and there is a book that Van Braun. I'll tell you who he's in a second.
Warner Van Braun.
Yeah, Warner Van Braun.
The German.
Yes, that he wrote. I think it's the same Warner Van Braun. That he wrote, and he says something in the realms of like the Martian will bring, or this technology or whatever will be brought to Mars, and they'd be called Elon. It's something like that.
No,
it's in a book. Yeah. But then Van Braun.
Dude, then what if like Jeff Bezos is trying to save the world by trying to beat Elon to Mars?
Maybe.
You know. He's like,
hey, the Martian Chronicles, bro.
He's like, I won't let this happen. You know how he laughs all weird?
Yeah. All on steroids.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because Warner Van Braun was a Nazi.
Yeah.
And then he worked for the NASA. So it's just crazy, like hearing that or seeing that.
You think the Nazis knew a lot of things about?
I think so.
About aliens?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something's out of. I mean, hey, they wouldn't have Indiana Jones movies if the Nazis didn't know about aliens, bro.
That's true.
I honestly think
Indiana Jones had all sorts of illegal aliens in it, huh? They had every type. Some of racist movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's got to be something out there because if you look at where we are in the universe, it just can't be.
So, what do you think about all those UFO videos?
This is my problem with that. With all the technology we got, all we have is like outdated footage.
Yeah, but I mean,
here's the thing. I believe.
Yeah,
I do. Like, don't get me wrong. Anybody call me crazy.
Yeah.
I do believe there's something out there. And then if you want to get technical with like biblical terms, there's the 144 tribes. I always consider that to be like galaxies, maybe. Yeah. And I think what would be creepy is not seeing like Star Wars style like aliens, right? What if they just look like us?
Yeah, they're called Asians, dude.
Yo, this is a podcast that we don't spread Asian hate on this podcast.
Nah, that's not Asian. Bro, I'm Asian, bro. I can say that. But I mean, like, dude, like Asians are way smarter than like everybody else in the world. That's an alien thing to do.
So what you're saying is because they gave us PlayStation and Xbox?
Look at the signs, dude. Like the triangle, circle, square. Those are different spaceships, bro.
What would you do if you find a spaceship, right? And the thing that comes out is a controller for a console?
Oh, dude. I don't know. I'm not a good gamer.
Oh, man.
That'd be scary, dude. Like, imagine like the fate of the world. Like, you need to pass this game.
I didn't win Call of Duty.
Yeah, dude. You know, they're like, if you don't win this game, I'm like, is this Tony Hawk Pro Skater? For the fate of the world.
That's a movie concept right there, bro.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's all this alien talk. Like it got so what is the word again? When mainstream. Yeah. It's so weird that like it's all mainstream now.
You gotta distract people before the financial crisis hits and the banks go.
It's funny because my wife was telling me, she's like, that her mom was telling her that like
talking.
In the future that there was gonna be a financial was it like the internet was gonna start shutting down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like I saw this thing on the news where like in Europe, like the internet had started shutting down in like major spots.
Recently?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out.
It's all Bitcoin, dude.
It's you're laughing, but it all deals with cryptocurrency. Because conspiracy-wise, and air quotes on that one, is they need to reset the financial system. They need something to happen.
Okay.
So it started with the pipeline and the hackers.
Okay.
And they're blaming the blackouts.
Oh, thank God. You said blackouts.
They're blaming it on the pipeline. Mm-hmm. And then with crypto, they say it always happens. It happens in London first, because London has a lot of the.
That's where it happened, isn't it? Where the internet shut down? Was it London?
Yeah, well, something like that. But so we're supposed to get these blackouts, and then the financial system's gonna crash. So like 1929, that's when the Wall Street crashed and all that stuff. So we're supposed to experience that, and then that's supposed to lead to the Great Reset, and that leads to like cryptocurrency being the new dollar, like the mark of the beast. Which makes sense if you really think about it, because it goes digital, right? We're no longer gonna have paper cash, obsolete. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, probably.
Does this blow your mind?
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
The devil likes cryptocurrency. What's he trying to buy, dude?
I don't know, bro.
What's he trying to buy?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Avatars on the gaming consoles.
Yeah, huh? He's trying to buy new skins?
New skins. What is it called? Yeah, that to me is crazy though. Like, I had something to say, but I kind of lost my train of thought.
Because that trumpet solo just threw you off.
It hit, bro. That's Art Blakely.
That happens to me. And I'm listening to something I like, and then I'm trying to talk at the same time, but I keep pausing because I'm like, wow, I like this part of the song. Yeah. And then I forget what I was gonna say.
Yeah. But yeah, I when it comes to like this things about aliens, I do believe something exists.
What do you think they would look like, though?
I just don't know. I think we're the image that we've seen is just kind of like what like.
Can I tell you a theory that I've had?
Okay.
This is gonna kind of sound kind of dumb, right? But just go with me on this, all right? All right. I know it doesn't make sense, but a theory that I've had was, okay, like. You know how there's like the timeline, right? Obviously, and then like the future. Like, what if like the aliens that we're seeing are just like us in the future messing with us in the past? And then so we're associating it with it being an alien, but it's us learning how to understand timeline and time travel.
The premise of Interstellar?
Kind of, huh?
Because that little image that comes out on, I forgot her name. The girl, it comes out. That was Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, when he's like when the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So what we're saying is aliens are actually time travelers.
I'm saying is that like Asians are the aliens, dude. Because
they understand.
They figured out the technology how to time travel.
So here, check this out. You know how like the Simpsons have like certain things that are like have come to revelation?
Yeah.
Wait till it becomes Futurama.
Notre Dame, whatever.
yeah. But like my like everybody says the Simpsons, right? They tell the future. Yeah. But in my head, I'm like, have you watched Futurama?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
But like that, it's the same creator.
Yeah.
So what if like
all that stuff starts happening?
It starts happening.
The one-eyed lady,
Leela, which is it Kathy Siegel, the lady from I forgot her name.
Just gave you her whole IMDb.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to gain respect for my fellow filmmakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's Married with Children.
Oh, the one from that one independent film. That nobody saw. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ, he's gonna. I'll never forget it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
They never let it down, and now he's gonna be reminded of it. So
yeah, I don't know, dude. I think about like what trips me out a lot is like more of like time travel than aliens.
yeah,
I just feel like, okay, this is another thing that I heard, and like it made a lot of sense to me, and it's like, okay, when you die, like you won't be waiting for your loved ones to die because there is no more sense of time. So when you died, like you're waking up, and like when they die, like you're all like in this
insane.
thing where there's no lineage of time anymore.
Yeah.
So like when you die, everyone's just already there, like or whatever.
So remember when 2012 came out? Well, the year 2012, not the movie.
Yeah.
It was, there was a quote that I read, and it was like, the moment. Man,
Did you just ask me? Do I remember 2012?
the year? You know, because you know how they said that the
Did
year.
you know there was a year 2012?
Yeah. You know how they said that the world was gonna end in 2012?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at. So they said like the Mayan like
Calendar?
not the calendar, but like somebody from one of those tribes. It said, they were breaking it down. They were like, the moment the sundial was created, it became technology, and man lost his soul. So we depended on something else to let us know what time was, instead of just living off like You know, like we didn't have a premise of time. We just knew the sun came up and the sun went down.
Yeah,
and that was it. And then you know, so like it kind of makes sense. Like, you know, I don't think the universe has like well, like even when you're like, they say, oh, it's how many light years away. Like, can't really fathom that. Like,
no,
my simple brain can't.
You'll never be able to fathom that.
Yeah. So like, just who knows, man? Like, and what I always found interesting is like the building of like all these like temples and like, like,
yeah,
how'd they get there?
That's crazy. How there's like even temples that they haven't uncovered that they've found.
Well, you know the Easter Island, you know those big heads?
Yeah, they have bodies, right?
Bodies, yeah. Like
they're all bodied up, homie.
Bodied up, man. they were in Venice Beach, yo.
Hey, bro, they were what Axel does, right? They were the bodyguards.
Bodyguards, yeah.
They look like Axel. Had big heads, little bodies.
It's messed up, yo. You can hear this.
I know.
Oh, man.
But I'll be gone.
Yeah. So the next one, right?
Yeah, the next one. All right, dude. Speaking of aliens and weird things happening, what'd you think of Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather?
What did I think about it? I think it was planned. I think everything was
It's all Bitcoin.
it's a scam. It's all entertainment, bro. Like
Do you think Floyd tried? Are you on that bandwagon where it's like Floyd didn't really give it his all and he was letting him survive?
So this is the same argument that I had with Conor, right? Like, I don't like Floyd Mayweather, but I'll give him his props as a fighter.
Yeah.
A defensive fighter. I don't think he's not an aggressor.
Yeah.
In the boxing ring.
But
with the Logan Paul thing, he even said it himself. He's like, I'm one and done. Like, I'm not trying to do this. Like, his brother's trying to build a boxing career.
he wasn't one and done, but after Logan, he was done.
No, I'm talking about Logan. He was like, I'm done. Like, he's like, he's not chasing a boxing career.
Well, Logan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, I think
he might go to MMA. I think he will.
I think his brother wants that lifestyle.
Yeah, well, because Logan's a really good wrestler.
Yeah, he is a good wrestler. That's where his
bread and butter is.
Yeah. But like, I seen like when he started like, giving him his all. You know, like it's just kind of like, it's not like, hey, I'm gonna take a gamble here, and one of these, if they hit, they hit. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At the end of the day, they came out with, they won in the end. You know, like
they both did.
In the sense of like financially, like what
for
they did.
sure.
But like, see, with the Conor fight, nobody talks about that time that Conor punched Mayweather and with a hard hit, like kind of rocked him a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't say like he was buckling, but it was like
he held on to him, didn't he?
No, but I can't remember the fight, but I just remember the hit, and it's kind of like, I guess you could give Floyd Mayweather his props, but just I don't know. It just I don't like I hate arrogant people. Like, I don't hate, but I don't like arrogant people. Like, and they're showmen, so that's what they gotta do. They gotta entertain. They gotta, like, at one point I didn't like Conor McGregor because of his, but then I realized, like,
yeah, it took me a while to get around.
He was humble in defeat. Like, you see guys are not humble in defeat.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a showman. You know, this is part of what you gotta be braggadocious and, you know, that show that bravado and all this great nonsense, like, because you gotta put on a show.
Yeah,
sell tickets. But I feel like I didn't watch it. Like, I saw the highlights and I was kind of just like, I wasn't gonna spend money on it. I haven't spent money on a fight in forever because after a while it got kind of like, because I used to faithfully, we would watch fights all the time, and it got to the point where, like, you just wasting money because some fights were duds.
Yeah,
some
fights are duds. I know this weekend had the UFC fights.
Bro, I don't even know who's a new fighter or not. Like,
no?
Because I don't follow it. Like, I used to follow it heavy. Like, that was like Friday night, Saturday night, so here we go. Like,
yeah.
And the UFC was like, we're just gonna pump a fight every week, and it's like, bro, you're trying to take $70 from me every week. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights.
And then eventually it just got to the point where, like, even streaming it, like, illegally.
Illegally. Oh, yeah, man.
After a while, just like, none of these fights were good. Like, they were just, they don't live up to what they used to be, you know? So.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's a couple of them out there that I still want to watch. I still, like, get my interest, but not all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like you said, dropping $70 on, like, a fight.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't really care for a lot of the boxing fights. Not that I don't like boxing. I just, when MMA became big, you just saw another style of fighting.
Yeah.
That kind of put, like, boxing as, like, even though it's still great. There's a lot of great boxers out there. But when you look at it as entertainment-wise, you kind of, like, it was hard for me to watch a boxing match without being like, just drop him, take his arm, like,
just kick him already,
yeah,
bro.
Right.
Just kick him, bro. Canelo, kick him, fool.
So, like, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, that's that though. Like, you know.
Yeah, we've gotten used to it, huh? Like, the more, like, almost anything goes.
Yeah, all around.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with, like, even like when Mayweather fought Conor, like, at the end of the day, everybody knew, like, he's a better boxer.
Yeah.
But he's not a better fighter. And, like, everybody, like, went along with this idea of, like, yeah, we know Conor would, like, kill him in a ring, in an octagon, but, like, let's see how he can do in a boxing match.
Yeah.
That's, like...
That's always been the argument, but then we'll look at Conor when Khabib destroyed him and brought him to the ground. He got a wrestler, like...
That's what I'm saying. So,
like,
instead of Mayweather in there, he's not going to, be able to...
Yeah, but that's ground... Like, you gotta... That's the thing. It's hard to separate that. Like, going against that, like that style of fighting, you know? Like, that's what it is. You're trying to, like... You want to incorporate this other style, and you can't because that's the set of rules.
Yeah.
Boxing is the old... Is the old king, you know, like the fighting, like this is it. Like, as far as entertainment is, like, boxing was what it was. And there's a lot of great fighters, but just as long as we don't have to ever watch a crappy fight like Tyson and Roy Jones, that, like, thriller fight.
Oh, that one was bad. Well, it was good, but, like, I feel like everybody knew that, like, he obviously Tyson didn't finish it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because Roy looked, like, kind of out of shape in that fight.
Yeah.
Tyson looked, like, in better shape.
But see, like, Tyson was getting, like, the dad bod. He was getting, like, chunky, and then when they threw the fight, he just...
He's like, roids, steroids.
Nah, I don't think...
Oh, come on, man.
Nah, yo, don't ever talk about Mike Tyson in this house like that. He's all natty, bro. All natural. Yeah, but I just think, I don't know. There's something about Tyson, though, that just... It's powerful in the sense of, like, not even as a boxer, even where his mind is at. He's intellectual. Like,
yeah, that's a scary dude, though. Like, that guy's so unpredictable that, like, it makes him scary. Yeah. I think that's what makes his aura scary, because, like, it could be a really high level, like, I don't know, fighter, whatever, sitting next to you, but you can talk to him and you won't be nervous.
Yeah.
But when someone's unpredictable, that's when you're like, okay, I'm gonna be on edge, like.
Yeah. But I also think he's, like, calmer now, and but there's a clip that, bro. Like when I heard it, I was like, like that's got to hurt. I don't have kids of my own, so I can't really speak on that. But he said something. Some guy asked him like, "What's something that you haven't gotten over?" And he's like, "Oh, my daughter died. She accidentally killed herself.
Yeah,
she's a 4-year-old.
Yeah, on a treadmill.
On a treadmill. And when he said that, to see that, like I was like you could hear the sadness in his voice. Yeah. And I was like, damn, like that's a guy who's going through a lot. Like,
that's a lot of pain.
So, but even if you watch like the documentary Tyson, it shows like the lifestyle that he had. Like it was not wild in the sense of partying. It was wild in the sense of like you got this guy who ends up being picked up by a former fighter, coach. Customato, yeah. And then, like, incredible legacy, bro. Like, just that, like, we're always going to say Tyson. Like, Tyson's going to always reign as one of the kings of boxing. Like,
yeah, it's crazy that he, like, started Chicken Nugget Company after that. Nah, it's not Tyson Chicken? That's not him?
Shut up. It took me a second to register where you were going with it.
I'm sorry, dude. You were being...
That's fine. That's fine.
Go back to being emotional again.
That was clever. I give it to you, bro. Because I was like, where's he going with the chicken?
You're all upset like that. Tyson.
But he is in the nugget business because he has a weed business.
Yeah, those are the new Tyson Nuggets.
Tyson Nuggets.
You want some of Tyson's nuggets in your mouth? That's a slogan. Get these nuggets. Oh, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, man. The little of the 3-inch mics just showed up,
dude,
right?
it's always there, bro. That's
I'm the same way, though.
Dude, that's the problem. Like, I'm like...
If there's a opportunity for crude humor, you let it go, right?
Oh, dude, always.
I'm the same way.
And then I'm like, I don't think I should be saying this anymore. I'm like,
it's so hard to break out of that.
See, the thing is that like, I love dark humor.
I'm the same way.
I love it. It's just so funny to me. I'll say the most inappropriate things at the most inappropriate time, just because it's the funniest thing to say at the moment.
That's just pretty much how like real comedians like, because that's the thing. Like I follow a lot of comedians and I'm gonna set this goal because like when I moved out here, there's just some goals that I set. Yeah. And I accomplished some of them, and some of them I still have to. And one of them was I'm gonna go to an open mic. Yeah. And try to do stand up.
Oh, you're gonna do stand up?
I want to. That's been in my heart for a long time. Yeah. And I get nervous all the time. My cousin just started working at a bar, and he goes, on Thursdays they have open mics for comics.
For real? So I gotta go. I want to go see.
You gotta go see me bomb?
I want to see. Well, even just on another day, like I'd like to just go see. Because that's something that I've always liked to see. Like, I want to see like the process. Because you see like established comedians, but like I want to see how you got there. Like, because if I can see that like it's possible to do it, like, that thing sucks, but like, that's how it starts. Yeah. Then I could feel like, wow, maybe one day I'll jump up there. Yeah.
So so it's like it's crazy because it's like a lot of I want to do it. There's no end for but I want to do it and I have to do it for my own sake. I have to do
just do it once, right?
Yeah. So like
get out of your system.
I have this thing where like my humor, I keep to myself. Yeah. Because it's a lot of reckless like jokes.
But I don't. That's
I know,
my problem.
but and that's good though. But like I enjoy humor so much that there's stuff like I listen to. There's like no holds bar. Yeah. So, but I think you could get away with a lot of it in a comedy setting. I think there's a time and place to say reckless stuff.
I've said some things, bro. Yeah, I've said some things, bro.
But like it just even with that like that fear. I want to get over that. Like, it's not that I need to get over it. Like, if I'm put in a position where I have to defend myself in that sense, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna chicken and be like, chicken out. I'm not gonna Tyson out.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna nugget out.
But like, there's a lot of stuff that like
this nugget. Yeah. You're my nugget. Can I say that?
You're my nugget.
Yeah, hey man, you're my nugget.
That's the equivalent of white people trying to get away with it, bro.
Yeah, that's true, huh? I think I can't say that. I don't think I can say that.
But I'm gonna tell you something off air, so you can laugh, bro. I can't say it right now because I'm not big enough to be canceled, but I'll be canceled. Yeah.
Your wife's gonna come in here. I'm your girlfriend. She's gonna cancel you.
She's gonna cancel me? No, it's something that happened years ago.
Okay.
But with the actual term.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So not with me, just with somebody that I know, and it's just hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
Not with you. I had this friend.
No, it wasn't a friend. A relative, but it was by accident. He didn't understand he spoke a lot of Spanish. So.
Okay.
But anyways,
Puerto Rican. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Mexican.
Mexican. Oh, even worse, dude. He should know better.
Yeah, aliens.
No. No, you're telling me the stand up though.
Yeah, so I had on one of my old Instagram page, the one that had the shirts.
Yeah. I
had a drawing that it was like a guy with like a little dummy in his hand, like a ventriloquist, and it said, "At least one of us is getting fisted tonight."
Oh, okay.
And it's just to me like, just that's what I think. Like somebody who's a ventriloquist is at home at their parents' basement looking at their dog, like they're never gonna get laid. So.
Oh, dude.
But like. Just humor in general, bro. I like crude humor, Monty Python.
For me, like I would love to be able to do stand up, but like one of my bigger fears in doing stand up is not even like joke writing. It's like I don't think I could do things like crowd work. I don't think I'd be able to do.
Yeah, you gotta like be witty.
Yeah, like defending myself. Like I don't like that because I'm not a confrontational person like that. Like I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
At least like. I could probably say something witty, and then like I'll feel bad that I said it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of clean comics.
Yeah.
But you can still manage your way around like.
A lot of them are corny.
Yeah. But I think the hardest thing to do is be crude, but keep it in a way that still can be listened. It may not be family friendly,
You're walking that line where it's just like. The innuendos and whatnot. You're like, you know what I'm talking about, but like...
You don't want to be like that guy who played Kramer?
Nah, Yeah. What did he say?
He called the guy a nugget. What?
He called the guy He called him a nugget, Tyson nugget. That sounds worse, dude.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds so much worse.
Hey, bro.
Call somebody a Tyson nugget.
Oh, my God. But yeah, like my... sense of humor, bro, is just no holds barred, man. And it's crazy because a lot of stuff you can't get away with.
Hey, can I like not let you get away with the fact that you guys have had this microphone backwards?
Oh yeah. Well, you're my sound guy, so I'll admit it. I know nothing about audio engineering, nothing whatsoever.
Let me just say, I walked in here, and you're like, yeah, it's all set up right there, and I was like, have you guys touched anything since the last time I came? And you're like, no, we haven't touched anything. I was like, all right, cool. And then I sat down, I put my headphones on, and I was like. Talking into the mic, and then I tapped the back of it, and I was like, "You realize that the microphone's on the other side?"
I thought it was omnidirectional. You know what it was? I didn't touch the board. Every time I moved the board, like I took a picture that day, and then I look back at that picture, like, all right, all the knobs are in the right spot, bro. Because I feel
bad for Axel. This is probably like your way of like. This is my podcast.
No.
You can't really hear him on purpose.
Because in the beginning.
Oh, dude, and then you pointed the microphone back at yourself. So that was, you have two microphones. Yeah, even in his.
Yeah, because I'm screaming for attention. That's what it is. Hey, that's what I'm doing this for, bro. I want validation.
Yeah, dude. Love me. Someone love me.
I have something to say. Just listen.
Yeah.
So that was my mess up. Cause
that's funny though.
I don't know anything about this.
But the thing is that like I don't know. Like to me, I was like, you never like were curious to like tap the microphone. Like,
but I always just do mine.
That's true. That's Axel, huh?
Yeah, that's his fault. You blame it on him because he's not here.
Yeah.
Lilo, that's your fault.
Stonehenge guy.
Stonehenge. Oh man. Yeah. So, yeah, dude, go do some clean comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I really have considered it. Like I've tried like writing some stuff down, and I'm like, no, this is too dark. I don't know why I'm writing this. Like sometimes like I think I fall into that thing where like I don't know, like you see like a lot of people who start and they go like way too far, just to like I don't know, maybe like compensate. Like
So there's people like Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah.
His humor, he's monotone.
Yeah.
But he's very like dark.
Yeah. But he's witty though.
Yeah. That's and then as far as crowd work, I think the only one who holds court on that one is Andrew Schultz. Like.
Yeah.
He's
but that's part of his comedy.
Like, yeah.
Right?
Like he's
put out specials like that. Just that crowd work special.
Yeah.
Speaking of Andrew Schultz, so. He's
I don't know.
You checking the music or are you burping that way?
No. I was checking the music.
You're like that. You do the thing where you're full, but you're like.
Yeah.
That's gross, dude.
You tap your rib, make space.
Yeah. What is that? Why is it when you burp you have more room to eat?
It's gas, bro.
Oh yeah, huh. So you think that like people who die like at a buffet like fart a lot, like in the ambulance and stuff? They have to, right? Because like you let everything out when you die, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that must be farting a lot, bro.
You speak from the other side. When you hit the bump, they hit a bump. It's like
yeah.
You gotta degas.
Yeah.
It's all degassing. It's all science.
It's all degas. It's science, dude. You had glasses on, bro. I know you know what you're talking about.
I have glasses on because for a while I had blurry vision on both eyes, and I was walking by faith and not by sight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So right now I just have this for the things because my eyes are doing a lot better. I've been putting eye drops.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were telling me about that.
But yesterday I went to the beach and the water was like, "Hey, you with the newly refreshed eyes."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh!"
Did it burn?
Yo, it burned.
Do you think it was helping though?
Maybe it was forcing my body to.
No, but you know how like when you have a cut and you put like salt in it and then it burns it.
What are you, Rambo?
Like maybe you did that. Like
yeah, maybe
it's getting rid of an infection in your eyes or something.
Maybe because my eyes don't hurt or anything. But when I went to the doctors, they
you
said
just needed like whale piss in your eye.
The doctor told me I didn't have an infection, so
nah.
He said my eyes are fine. Just they're super dry.
He's like, I don't know how to tell you, but you have herpes in your eyes.
Yeah, he didn't tell me that. Thank God. But yeah, for some reason, it was that water hit me, and I was like,
what were you doing at the beach?
Surfing.
You were surfing?
Yeah, attempting to surf.
Attempting to surf. I've never surfed.
I've only caught a wave once in my life.
I remember one time. You know those like, what are they called again? The boards that they throw like at the shallow end.
Yeah, like the skim boards.
Skim boards, yeah. So I was trying to skimboard or whatever. Yeah. How do you say that? Skimboarding.
Skimboarding. Yeah.
That sounds like a milk. That doesn't sound right. I was trying to skimboard, but.
You were boogie boarding, but it was not.
It's not boogie boarding. I was on the sand, and so I saw these kids, and they were like doing flips and like like it was like a skateboard. Yeah, like they could like flip the boards. And
yeah, because the skimboards are they're almost like a thin piece of wood.
Yeah, like a piece of plywood. Mm-hmm. So then like I tried it, and then like I threw the board down, and then like when I jumped on it, like the board just stuck into the ground and I just ate it. And it was like after the wave had gone by, so it was just like sand. And I was just like,
Nah, I bought a foam board and I could catch a wave, but I'm too heavy set to like lift myself up quick. Mm-hmm. I haven't done it in a while, so like I just.
You gonna start training right here in your living room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna see me.
Your neighbors are all mad at you. What's he doing upstairs?
No, it's a garage.
Oh, so
I can make all the noise I want.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
It's the upstairs neighbors that probably like. But they're up at 3:00 in the morning stomping the yard.
No way.
Yeah.
They like to dance, huh?
Yeah, I got a bunch of kids up there.
So. You got it at 3 a.m, dude?
Yeah, it's loud.
That sucks. Oh, wait, you're at work at that time.
No, there's some nights that I stay here at night.
What are you talking about? You're a liar. See, now I just caught you in a lie.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, bro.
You just want to badmouth your neighbors, huh? You just don't like them.
Bro.
Yeah.
No.
Never mind, I was going to say.
See, Johnathan, don't cancel yourself, bro. Don't ruin your podcast career before it starts.
I know, dude. Oh, man. I have a lot of ideas already, like, for that podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of fun ideas, but it's just about like implementing them. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to go in a different direction, but like have more fun this time.
Yeah.
You know, but I also want to do like serious stuff.
Yeah.
you know.
But and it's not like this podcast was
It's everything, right?
Yeah, but it was like the initial idea was to talk about the vlogs, which I haven't done in a while.
Yeah,
they're coming back though. And there's a little coffee talk here and there, but like in reality, it's just whatever we're feeling. And we've moved it in the direction of music, cryptocurrency. It's just kind of like everyday life. Like we don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
We just have fun.
Yeah. Whatever comes
to mind, and because I think the problem is a lot of people they try to set this like definite like I need to make it this.
This is what our podcast is about.
And I don't want to box myself in.
Yeah,
like, me
either. That's why like when people ask me like, well, what is your podcast about? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to do different things. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I could sit down and talk for a while and just laugh. That's my thing. Is like I enjoy laughing.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, the ups and the downs in a conversation. Like I love it.
Yeah.
But I also like I can like, I enjoy also like intimate moments in conversation. Like, because I think it's important.
Yeah, to just have communication. I think it's dope. Like that's the thing. Like I like the humor and I like the serious conversations. And like so, with my cousin, we already have a dynamic.
Have you made him cry yet?
No.
You guys aren't that deep.
No. But then it's it got to like recently. It got to the point where we can like boom, boom, boom. You know, like the conversation there's no dead air.
Yeah.
Except last episode, there was like 5 minutes of like.
Just listening to the jazz.
Yeah.
Like it's like with a cat hanging there.
But then like I have a friend of mine that comes confused. He's an artist.
Wait, he comes in confused?
No, that's his name. They're confused. That's his street
Is like
street art or graffiti like name. Just I don't want to use his government name, but he's
a felon.
He's a felon. No, he's not a felon. He's actually a good dude, bro. Don't put bad on my friend's name, bro.
Hey, bro, you said he's a tagger. That's what I heard.
And then so me and him have a conversation real quick, like rapid, and then the same thing with you, like there's no like dead air. Like the other night I did watch like a piece of that old podcast, and I was like, it's crazy like how there was like it was just back and forth, just doom, you know. And I think a lot of people just, especially like in the beginning, they don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, dude, it's funny because like people don't realize that like speaking is actually like it takes work to get good at it.
Yeah.
You know.
We laughed because I watched the first episode, and I was like, "Yo, we look so completely lost. Like, what should we talk about, bro?
So what do you want to talk about?"
And it's crazy because then there's stuff like my humor wants to do stuff like on the 3-inch mics episode where I talked about that situation, and he's like, I can't talk about that on here. Like, I mean, I could.
I mean, if you relate it to like coffee and say that it looked like beans, coffee beans came out, then you probably could.
Yeah, I could, but like maybe one day I'll but like that's more for a stand up, bro.
Yeah.
So like that's.
Oh, you're gonna save it for your stand up?
Stand up.
Yeah, tight, dude.
Because this is the thing. What I've learned is listening to a lot of these comedians tell like their backstory on their own podcast. I realize we're no different. Like we all feel that fear of going on stage. Yeah. The guys that are super confident, they're like, I still get nervous on stage.
Oh, like, yeah, dude.
So it's like, wow, that's amazing because I didn't think they had that. Like you build confidence by faking confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, you fake it till you make it.
Yeah, pretty much. So like when I look at like certain comedians, I'm like, that's dope, but I'm also like, when you do comedy, I think you win when you can laugh at yourself. Mm-hmm. When you can make those like, you guys laughed at something that happened to me because I thought it was funny. Yeah, I wasn't upset about it. Like I legitimately, like my humor kicked. I was upset at the time it happened, but I was like, you know that.
I know, huh? It's one of those things where when you're going through it, like this is like the most stressful night I've had in a long time. And the very next day, you're
just
like
cracking up, like,
dude, you want to hear what happened to me?
So like it's just that to me is basically like having that sense of humor when you can literally make fun of yourself and put yourself in that position of being like dark with yourself. Yeah, that's where like you start winning the crowd. Because you're not like, you can build stories based on like or you can build a story or talk about somebody else, but then it somehow incorporate your own like self into it. Like, oh, like I couldn't do that if that happened.
What is it called? Self deprecating? Yeah. Like humor? right?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it before, but I was like, I don't know if that's the word, but since you said it, I guess
That's dude. Are you googling it over there, young Jamie over here?
But like, yeah, dude, I feel like that's where you win, when you can laugh at yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't take yourself seriously.
I know, man. Like, I that's a problem. Like, taking life too serious.
Yeah.
I feel like you think that, like,
it's almost done. But go ahead,
again,
keep on.
dude?
Yeah, because it's a small chip.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I didn't put the big one in there. Pause. Pause, bro.
Pause.
But yeah, like, go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. Self-deprecating humor.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. I don't know, dude. But like one of the things that, like, for me, like, growing up, I've always been like obnoxious as far as like trying to constantly make people laugh.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something that, like, it's just in my nature.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older, I've also, like, I've become really, like, good at, like, reflecting, like, kind of trying to look at myself from everybody else's point of view, right? And so when I do that, like, I realize, like, it's helped me, how do I put, like, contain my humor into, like, small pockets. So I can have a conversation, and then in the middle of a conversation, I can say something funny, but then go back to the conversation.
Yeah.
When I was young, you know, like, I thought that everything had to be funny.
Yeah.
And so then it becomes obnoxious, and I feel like there's a lot of like, even like I was gonna say adults, but I'm an adult too now.
Yeah.
But like stand-up comedians who, like, haven't learned that.
Yeah.
And then I think the people who reach the next level understand that.
Yeah.
That there's moments like where humor is just like, it pierces like the moment because, like, you didn't expect it, as opposed to, like, the whole time being silly.
Because it's like subtle. You just drop it in and you're like, oh crap. Like,
it's like refreshing in a way.
Yeah, there's a break.
Yeah, when the humor hits, it's just like, oh. Like,
but there's a time and place for it too, because you could say something and it would just be like, oh, that wasn't the time for it.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had to learn a lot that way though.
Yeah.
You want to hit?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, the time's just flying by.
It is. We could keep going. I don't know how long is on that. Oh, 40-something minutes on that.
How much?
40-something minutes on that.
40-something minutes. 40-something minutes on that.
But yeah, dude, like, I think that's like, I listen to a lot of comedians, and like, just hearing those like jokes where like it's about themselves.
That's why I think I enjoy, like, a lot of Bill Burr, because Bill Burr's like, I don't know, he'll say things, he'll put himself in a hole, and then, like, he finds a way to come out of that hole, and I think that's what, like, because it's like serious the whole time up until, like, and then he, like, catches you with like a twist that you didn't see coming. You're like, oh, dude, that's hilarious. Like,
it's just he like I think when people rant that have that skill, they can take care of that.
That's a muscle I don't have. I can't just rant.
No, neither can I. I don't like. Shoot, I struggled that one episode that I did by myself. I was like,
oh yeah, you did do an episode by yourself though.
And I was gonna do it continuously, and I think it probably would have gotten better, but like, it's just, I don't know.
You just want to feed off of somebody too, though, huh? A lot of times, I think that was one of my biggest fears. Like, when I was doing 3-inch mics, though, it's like I had the fear of doing an episode by myself. So I'm like, can I do it by myself? And I didn't like put myself in that position.
Yeah.
I still have like that want though. Like, I want to be able to do a podcast by myself. I just want to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe,
I'm pretty sure you can if there's like a niche thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't have one. And like that's like, I'm like, what do they call that? Jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing.
I'm the same way.
That's me. I'm like, I don't know. I can't speak of anything like in like depth because I'm like very surface with everything I learn.
You just
I know enough to get by.
Yeah. Just like a Snapple fact away. That's
it. Yeah, dude.
Don't put me in a deep conversation with somebody smarter than me, because I'm gonna be like, I'll just listen.
Like, but did you know? And he's gonna be like, yeah, I did.
And then he'll school you.
That's the end of my. That's the end of what I could say.
Yeah, right. And he can school you.
I'm like, oh yeah, dude. Now I'm just checking. You know.
Yeah, dude. I'm the same way. Like, there's certain people that I just like. I've had those situations. Yeah, I remember in high school, and one of the last like final things I had to do for my English class.
Yeah.
We had to read a book and then give a description I had to give a description in front of the whole class of what the book was.
Oh man!
And I didn't know. And like at that time, I don't know if Cliff Notes was a popular thing.
Yeah.
But like, I just happened to see some kid in the library that I knew, and he was like an avid reader. And he's like, "Well, this book is good," and he was just telling me everything.
He was telling you about the book.
Yeah. So he told me, I was like, "Yo, just give me like the key points." I had to just kind of. And he goes, "All right, cool." Tells me this whole book. I go in front of the class, and the teacher's like. She goes, "Well, you know how you didn't pass this exam, this part of the test? Because I read that book, and that's not that book is about." And I was just like in front of the whole class, like, crap, bro.
Nah, you're like, it's just, you didn't read it in a deeper level. I understood it much deeper than you.
Yeah. See, I wasn't witty like that to be like, oh, well, I took a different approach.
Yeah, dude, I kicked the teacher out of class. Okay, I'll tell you. So, I've always like, I wasn't good at school. Like, I didn't like school.
Yeah.
But my teacher, like, I guess she enjoyed how much I bugged. I don't know. But so then one day she's like, you know what? She's like, you keep talking in class. She's like, why don't you teach the class? And then like instead of me being like embarrassed, I was like, all right. And so then I was like, all right, everybody open your textbooks to this page. And then I started like telling everybody what to do. And then she's like, well, we're actually not doing that. And I'm like, hey, you need to stop talking back or I'm going to kick you out of class. And then like, I think she interrupted me again. And I was like, you got to go. You got to get out of my class. But the cool thing, she was really cool. So she just started laughing. Yeah. About the whole thing.
Yeah. You know what it is?
We were all in on it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to teach anybody.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. I think a teacher with a good sense of humor is great. Like I had
I mean, I didn't learn anything in her class, but it was cool.
I had a history teacher that he looked like the guy from. You've ever seen The Big Lebowski?
I think I have. I don't remember. Probably not.
All right. You know the guy from Transformers that he's like the Secret Service guy? Mm-hmm. That crap. Well, anyways, he looked like him. I forgot his name. You know what? Let me look it up. He plays Jesus in The Big Lebowski. Which is actually they're coming out with a.
He plays Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, John Turturro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're looking him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a history teacher that just like him, and
this is the dude from the Adam Sandler movie, huh? That's the guy who has the frost on his foot.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
going blank right now.
Adam Sandler. I like how we have Google right in front
Yeah,
of
I
us,
know. Hey, bro, Jamie, look it up. So I need to hire Jamie.
Isn't that crazy? The idea of a Jamie, like that was never a thing until Joe Rogan did that. Like, and now everybody's like, we need somebody. Like, no, you don't. You just need to figure it out. Movies. What's this dude's movies?
You keep talking about the foot thing, and I keep thinking of Mr. Deeds.
It is Mr. Deeds.
Right?
Yeah, right. It is Mr. Deeds. This whole time, dude. What a waste of time.
I just wanted you to look, bro.
You wanted to see if I could spell Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler, right? Yeah. But I had a teacher that looked like him, and which was a pointless segue to get back to the story. But like, I convinced everybody in the classroom to roll up the piece of paper and just throw it at him while he had his back turned.
At the teacher?
Yeah. And then
you convinced everybody?
Yeah, I was like, yo.
Dude, you should be a politician.
Yeah, right? I should, right? I'm not a crook, bro.
Yeah.
So everybody, like, crumpled their paper and they threw it at him while he had his back towards us. And he's like, you know what? And he starts picking up the papers and I was like, oh, snap. And he just threw it back at us and he went with it. He just like laughed and he was like, you guys, I know this crap is boring, but too many. Just started hitting everybody with the paper.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
dude.
He was a cool teacher, man. Like, and I think they don't get enough credit. Like, they're like genuinely for like the students or whatever. So like,
I remember I had a friend who would throw pencils and get them stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so the teacher couldn't get him down. She would get mad, but like that guy died. Dude, that's messed up, dude. Don't be laughing at me. Yeah, he was my friend in high school. He passed. He really did pass away.
I'm not laughing at that. I just feel like that was so random.
I know, dude.
Moral of the story, don't throw pencils at the ceiling.
I know, dude, man. He was remembered.
He was remembered.
No, he was a cool guy, man. I miss that guy. But anyway, yeah, he died. But he threw pencils at the ceiling.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move away from this because I don't know what to say. Oh man,
I'm telling you, dude, it's bad, dude.
Yeah,
it's so bad. Like, I'm like, it sucks because like, I feel like we live in an era where like, my sense of humor is not good.
No, but see, here's the thing: it's the sense of humor. People with the same sense of humor, they get it. People who live in the real world, who've gone through certain things, they get it. It's just people who are behind. They're very soft in the way they are. Just everything's. They're gonna you're gonna cancel everything till you can't cancel anything.
What do you think about cancel culture?
I think it's pointless. Well, let's cancel culture.
It's cancel culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, cancel culture. It sounds more like cancer culture.
Yeah.
Jazz band in the back.
Yeah, in the background. I just think it's pointless. Like you know, this, I don't know how true this is, but they said the reason why the people left Europe to come to the U.S. Was because they were prudes over there. They wanted to come over here
because they had cancel culture.
Because they had cancel culture.
Yeah, dude. Like it's crazy, dude. Like if it's crazy seeing that, like how we are here, you know. But then, like, dude, look at Canada. Like that's what real like non-freedom looks like. You know, they're like completely locked down still, and they're getting arrested for like going outside and stuff. Like,
I just
like what direction are you leading us in with cancel culture? You know, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
maybe I'm missing the point of cancel culture though.
It's a waste of energy. I mean, there's been some things that came out of it, but like it's also like, dude, not everything needs to be canceled. Like,
you know what it is too though? It's like not everything needs to be publicized. I don't know.
I think that too. I don't think everything needs to be seen. Yeah. But like,
we live in an era where like everybody needs to say their opinion and everybody needs to post. And
yeah. Well, there's this guy on YouTube right now where I guess his girl left him and took everything inside the mansion, and then he's been like promoting it, but he was supposed to be like family friendly show, and then he's like cursing and putting up guns, and then they're like, "Yo, chill." So then he's starting to be like, the screaming for validation and attention that's on YouTube. Yeah. And I sound hypocritical on it, but I'm not like.
Yeah, you're not.
Hey guys, you need to like no, just my thing will come when it comes, but like there's people who want to do things out of shock value. And it's just like, bro, and I learned a long time ago, and I don't think I think he's a scam artist, but this Ty Lopez. That's the guy that back in the day on YouTube on the ads, he was like, "Did you know how I got this house? Do you know how I got these Lamborghinis?
Oh yeah,
I read all these books." And I'm like, okay, guy.
Yeah, like, the financial guy, right?
Yeah.
Did he get called out on
I think he
his
did.
thing live?
I just know he's a...
I remember I saw something where, like, some dude's like that. You don't even know the equation.
Yeah, but like this...
I'm speaking out of...
Yeah.
I shouldn't say anything.
But the guy's, in my opinion, the guy's a scam artist. I like a lot of these other, like, YouTube, like, motivational speakers. Yeah. But he said something that made me, like... it always stuck, and he said, he was like, look, he goes, people want a story. Does it matter if your life is falling apart? Yeah. Or you're becoming successful? They want to watch for the roller coaster ride. Exactly. Yeah. So you now become the star of your own movie.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing about what you're saying though is that when I was doing this podcasting, and then like I started getting a little more into like recording and stuff like that. Yeah. I started realizing like, whatever narrative it is that you want to put out, you can. Like, you can create what you want people to perceive of you. Yeah. And then, like, you look at all these, like... I was watching these, like, Logan Paul videos, like, with his editor or whatever. And they're talking about how, like, everything they do is scripted.
Yeah.
You know, they plan everything out, and then they just chop it up in editing, and then, like, everything, like, comes out in the video, like, oh, man, this is all, like, spontaneous. And maybe some of the jokes are spontaneous, but like there was an outline.
Yeah. Oh, but that's like reality TV is not holding what its position as it used to, because now YouTube has taken that. That's like one day I'd seen like the Kardashians were on TV, and
of course you were watching.
Yeah, I was watching it because I do like keeping up with the Kardashians. There was a scene that they got ran off the road. Like somebody was tailgating them, and they were like, "Oh!" and they got run off the road, right?
It's all scripted, right?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, they just so happened there's a camera guy outside of the vehicle when you got ran off the like.
All right, ladies, everybody freeze. I'm gonna get outside of the car.
Yeah, and
we're gonna start recording.
Yeah, or maybe it did happen, but then they were like, we're waiting to recreate you coming off the road, and it's literally like how they shoot David Blaine's old Street Magic, where like he'd do the levitation, and they're like, oh, and they'll come back and cut in like in the air, like both feet off the air, like the floor, and it's like, yeah, it's scripted because that's what people believe those shows are real, like they genuinely believe that.
But like but that's what like YouTube has become, like you were saying, like whatever you want to put out there, like you can create. And that's, I think it honestly, it doesn't even take a lot of like editing. Like you just need to learn the basics of editing, and you'll understand like whatever I want to put out there, like I can create, I can make a reality.
But and that's what I thought about. I was like, people want a story.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I haven't done vlogs, and I was like, I need to get back into vlogs.
I'm gonna start faking it, dude.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be like how I'm successful. I'm gonna green screen everything.
Yeah, dude.
I'm here in my villa. But like, I thought about it. I was like, I can't just go now and review coffee spots because I don't feel like I feel like it's hypocritical in that sense because I have my own brand now.
Yeah.
But I can still go to these spots and be like, "What's your best cup of coffee?" and then just get it.
And just
then,
like
kind of no.
This is crap.
But like still
drink George's.
Like just have like a whole bunch of little videos pop up.
I guarantee you that would go viral.
Yeah, and I'll probably get sued for
like if you started doing that to different coffee spots, and you're like, "Let me get your best cup of coffee," and you're like, "This is disgusting. Try this one instead." And then you cut it right there, dude.
Hey, if nothing else works, and you see that, that I've hit rock bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going for it.
But I'm gonna come back for my residuals.
You heard it here first. No, but I think like I was like, people want to see a story. Like I was like, as a creator, I can still provide a story about like what I'm trying to do with my coffee brand. The podcast is that first step.
Yeah. And
then I have other things. I have that thing that's on the couch that I haven't spoken about yet. But like, it's just I'm trying.
Can I tell them what it is?
Yeah, whatever. It's
sex doll.
Perfect segue.
You guys, dude is a pervert, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shh.
He's like, I'm creating my new vlogs.
Mannequins of Wall Street, bro.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I talk about crypto, bro. That was good. Like that was a good segue. But no, just like I'm gonna start making like more beats and stuff like that, and I just feel like I want to show the process of like just creating that like story, like from a novice to intermediate to pro, you know, and like that's, I think you can only get better at what you do. I just don't want to create nonsense. Like, some of those YouTubers are entertaining, but then you also got to separate.
But then you also got to keep that up.
Yeah.
And that's exhausting to me. I'm like, every week you're going to be putting out a video where like, you have this on the thumbnail, like, what? I stepped on how many snakes or whatever weird. Yeah. Like dumb. Like I think that would be exhausting. I think that like if you do things the way what you enjoy doing, and then once it like does start getting traction, then like it'll be better for you in the long run, because like you didn't have to like create a world that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Yeah. That you have to keep up with.
There's a movie that's coming out.
Keeping up with Jorge.
Yeah, keeping up with Jorge. There's a movie coming out with
Jorge Shins.
Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
The guy who played Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And that's what he is. He's like a nobody, and then he's only somebody on like the internet.
Yeah.
And he becomes his persona. He becomes that like character.
It's like I'm creating all these movie premises.
But that one already exists, bro.
Well, they've all exist already.
It was out in the ether. You just happen to collect the...
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'll send you a check from the universe, bro.
The universe is full of just dust. There you go.
But yeah, I think that's what it is. People want people want a story, and I think if you execute it right, you'll still get your fans. You're not gonna get like.
Yeah, you'll get people. Yeah, because everybody wants to follow somebody like doing something.
Yeah.
I think that's because it's interesting when you're seeing somebody like work for something, and then like you see like them make like progressing. Like it's exciting even as a viewer, because you're like, man, I was along with him on this journey.
Yeah,
you know, like that's cool.
Because you know what it is, it makes things tangible. It makes things real.
Yeah,
like, there's people to hope.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you start creating a lot of like real content that's
Mm-hmm.
not, you're not forcing it.
Yeah,
people tend to eventually. It's a harder hill to climb.
it's a long hill to climb.
Yeah, and but you get there eventually, and people will be like, oh yeah, that's.
I think you can though. Like I think, like there's some people who get that like overnight success.
Mm-hmm.
Like cool for them, but like for the majority of people, it takes time.
Yeah.
You know, but then like because it took you longer to get there, you understand how to like maintain it
and appreciate it. Yeah.
Like you can even look at like that, like Mr. Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Like it took him like 10 years before he got like really known.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy that you said that. I just started following. Like I've seen him before,
Mm-hmm.
but once in a while I watch it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you know, I get it. It's the content that sells. But like sometimes you can see that he's a little bit more genuine in his approach.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he knows. Like off camera, he's like, yeah, this one's gonna make views.
I saw this video where he's like all the videos that didn't make money.
Yeah.
And he spent like $100,000 on each one of those, and he didn't make any money off of those.
Yeah, so like but you know, I think there's something about it that's like entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But you also gotta like, that's like I was listening to a podcast. I don't know if you know who King Batch is.
No.
He was like he started off on Vine,
Mm-hmm.
and then Instagram and YouTube, and now he's in a lot of movies. But he used to do like impressions and like, you know, just the stuff that was like popular at the time.
Yeah.
And he was on a podcast, and he was saying that a lot of the videos that he put out, he would drop like 40 grand on each video for like a 6-second video.
Jeez.
And he was like, and the guy was like, how'd you get this money? He goes, well, my mom deals with finance. So I learned like business before I did that. So I could invest this money into this project, and then I gained revenue from this.
Yeah.
So I took that money and I created another episode or video.
Yeah.
And then, like, so, but he wanted to be an actor. Like,
It's basically like a snowball effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you start like certain amount of money, then you put more money, and then more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just flipping it, you know. So like, that's exactly what you want to do. That's like, I feel like that's the right way to do it.
Yeah, I do too.
I just don't feel like also.
Yeah.
There were big production like videos.
Like today, how much are you paying me? Like 10 grand?
Josh.
Oh yeah, my bad, dude.
This is I'm
be
sorry.
here. Oh, I mean, I'm just saying, like we gotta the
Bro,
next
you didn't
one.
need to tell anybody that I'm paying you to be on my podcast.
But the next one, I'm gonna double it because you know, snowball effect. I gotta get paid twice as much.
So I gotta. Now I really gotta pay you because you fixed my microphone.
I turned it like, ah.
That's that guy that just goes to a house that's like completely destroyed. It's like, oh, you needed this wire right here. That's why.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, you didn't plug in your HDMI all the way. That's how you couldn't see it on the TV. That's you.
Thanks, Johnathan. I'm down 10 grand.
Yeah, dude. You're welcome. Man, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of bummed that you haven't been able to roast any coffee lately.
Yeah, I have a little bit left, and that'll be the last batch of what I have. And
Of that?
Yeah.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
I'm waiting for the wise comment to come through.
No, dude, I'm serious. I'm kind of bummed out because I've been wanting more coffee.
I'll give you, once I have that batch, I'll give you. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
No, I have to buy new samples.
I don't know why I just thought about this because of your Tom and Jerry shirt.
Yeah. Target special.
What do you think about the new Space Jam with LeBron?
Okay.
Have you seen the
trailers?
Trailers to it?
Yeah. So have we got time?
I don't know,
we got
dude.
4 minutes. We're gonna make this and then we'll end it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I talked about it in another podcast.
Bro, that's like 30 seconds. Just
I know.
wasted 4 minutes.
I'm not a LeBron fan, so I don't care for LeBron. And also, I think it's like more for.
I don't believe that, dude. If he was dying, I think you'd try to help him. Yeah.
That's
Like,
that's more.
I don't care for LeBron.
That's more of a humanitarian.
That's true.
That's not as a fan. I care less about LeBron. I think the first movie is always going to be King.
That's my nugget. I gotta help him.
And we're canceled. I know it's more for like the youth, but the first one's always gonna be like, it's a classic. And the Don Cheadle commentary that's in there, like the dialogue sounded very cheesy. I want to see it. And also somebody said, and I think it was Don Cheadle, that Michael Jordan does play a role. I don't know what role he plays in it.
In the movie?
But I think he has a cameo in it.
Oh, that'd be tough.
And I hope it's a real cameo. It's not like he has a cameo and it's like him as a cutout board.
Or him like from the first movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they just implement like, and then this is what happened. And then you just show like him like in the Space Jam 1 movie.
Yeah.
I want them to show him old.
He was stuck in there, like he never left the simulation.
Like Jumanji. Like I wasn't able to get out.
I want to see it only because I do like cartoons. I'm a kid at heart, you know. This is more because I always have like. I'm getting fat, bro. That's what it is. And I can't fit in my shirt, so I had to buy another shirt. If you really want to know the truth, that's what's going on right now. That's exactly why I bought this shirt.
You ran out of space and you tried to jam that shirt on? Yeah.
I need a soundboard. That's what I need.
Oh, dude. You need a bigger shirt.
I do need a bigger shirt. I need to lose weight. That's what I need to do.
Dude.
That's all I've been doing.
Just like a roast at the end. Just start roasting you.
Yeah, so, you know. And on my way up to diabetes, I was losing my eyesight, and that's why I'm trying to lose
you gotta be careful. You're gonna end up like my friend that was throwing pencils. That's horrible. Dude.
That's messed up, Johnathan.
Yeah, that is, dude.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I forgive you, though.
Rest in peace, dude. But who are you gonna leave this stuff to? I'm available, dude.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You know what happens? If your podcast becomes successful, and I know it will, I'll pass it on, bro.
If my podcast becomes successful,
I'll pass it on.
You just give me your stuff?
Yeah. I'll put it in the will. You said, well, who do I leave this
I need it before.
No, you'll upgrade. You'll get something cheap now.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll give you this.
Yeah. No, you're right, dude.
Yeah. You need to look like somebody who would do well with golden microphone.
Yeah, dude.
So we're back. We're gonna close this out, right?
Yeah. No, we gotta end this the proper way.
The proper way, because the battery died on that one. But Johnathan,
and I ran out of coffee. So.
I appreciate you coming here. Hopefully you don't stop helping out and coming through.
Of course, man. Well, thank you so much for the invite. I know you've been dying for me. You've been throwing money at me. You're like, can you please help me? I'm like, nah, dude. No, thank you so much, George. It means a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate the help, man. Thanks for fixing my microphones. And with that being said, peace out.
Later, dude.